Afternoon, Your Highness.
It's evening.
Is it evening?
Yeah, what time is it? It's 20 to 5 to 9 at night.
Proper wavy.
Oh, I've got the funniest video of you, you know.
Go on.
It was just funny before. It's for personal for us to have a little giggle about it. When you went out before, when you left your music running, you could see you scurry out the door and try and slam the door 3 times. It's funny. I knew something was funny was going to happen, so I was like, screen record.
No, it was my door. When it's hot, the fucking door melts or something and leans, so I've got to go smash, smash. So all the kids in the football pitch think, oh, he's angry about the noise, and they fuck off. So it's handy. It's a win-win situation. But yeah. So what's been happening?
Well, I was watching one of Lulu's lives before.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Go on.
Wow. Yeah, go on. I'll let you start.
What can I say about Lulu, the gift that keeps giving and listens to me? Yeah.
I noticed she was talking to a dog in a lovely, soft voice, very sinister voice.
The best part was when she threw the toy. The toy was still in the wrapper.
Shut up.
Have a look. It wasn't, but it was brand spanking new.
I noticed as well, she turned around and said to the kids, I'll be up in 10 minutes, and that was at 6 minutes, and then she was still on for another, what, was it 35 minutes, 40 minutes?
Yeah, I noticed that, but I didn't want to say it because she might take my profile onto a page of followers, victims, survivors, stroke, fraggles, yeah, and fucking get me reported. So I'm glad you said it and I didn't say it. And in fact, it was 6 minutes and 7 seconds.
Oh, it's terrible parenting skills 101.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. But saying that, you've got to admit, she wasn't smoking. She went in the garden to have that cigarette. Fair play to her. So she's basically taken on board, like what Badger tells hunters, don't agree with life's things. I don't agree with you smoking in front of your kid, who, listen to this, I found out today, might have Crohn's disease. And you're smoking, you're filling that kid. Oh, mate.
Doesn't smoking make Crohn's disease worse?
Yeah, of course. You've got to convalesce with that shizzle. You've got to you need a seaside to convalesce, I'm sure. I mean, if there's anyone on here that knows more about it than me, is more knowledgeable, you know, you can come on board and say what Crohn's actually involves. Who's that? Someone ringing in?
No, I'm just trying to reposition the speakers on the phone, so.
Right.
We're buzzing.
Well, at least she's taken notice, Chelsey. Do you know what I mean? Even with the dog, did you see it? It was all play acting. Don't get me wrong, it was all play acting, I know. And when that live goes off, she's going to go indoors, start smoking her 40 Lambert and butter and trying to kill her budgie in a cage, let alone the poor kid.
She stinks to new lows every single time I see the woman on her live.
Do you know something? I think she should just leave Facebook alone. I think she should leave Facebook alone. She should leave hunting alone, because somebody with that kind of aptitude, that kind of mentality, I wouldn't trust her under my tap with her mouth open. There's nothing that woman can say to me ever. She's vindictive, yeah? And it's transparent. She was gunning me. She had me all on her wall. I was a nonce. I was this, I was that. And then all of a sudden, her page goes. Then she does a live, yeah? With you. No, it wasn't with you. You was narrating it. I'm sure you was. Where she was talking to Tilly. And she was trying to get Tilly, you know, when people come on board with her on a live, it's a support. Because she needs it. Because she's thick, yeah? So they come on board and go, oh, you know, can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
Pucker. I can see my fucking Wi-Fi is cutting out a little bit, but we're still here. Yeah, she comes on, and I can't work her out. I think she's just plain stupid. I think the woman's plain dumb.
It's just all one big act. It's like she's literally following what you've been saying. She's been literally hanging on to you every word and trying to make changes in her life, which is good and well and good that she's listening and paying attention, but she literally is hanging on your skiddies.
One thing I want to say publicly is, because I've just found out, because you had Heather Decoy on here, the other retard who's just a little, not even as clever as Laura in my books. But I'd like to say sorry to Shell Bell, whatever her name is, that poor woman that has to go on with Lulu, and you can tell just doesn't want to be there. The one that was wearing sunglasses that day.
Oh yeah, Chelsey Harw00d or something.
Yeah. I'd like to apologise to her because I was getting information.
Cheryl, sorry.
She was never decoy. Hello?
Yeah, I think her name's Cheryl, the real name.
Yeah, whatever it is, I don't care. I don't know her. And she was standing up going on about, he was talking about me, sausage rolls. I was doing a live a year ago. I was talking about Anna. Are you okay, Anna? Fat moaner. Not her, I don't even know. And she stood up and showed me her anorexic body. I thought, hang on a minute, this woman, these people are getting too involved in my life.
You showed the anorexic body?
They're coming into my life now.
Who showed the anorexic body?
That's Shell Bell.
She didn't.
She stood up and she's like waving her body around in her sunglasses because I thought she was Heather Decoy. Honestly, these people, their followers must be stupid. Watch this. Steve comes along, starts about the dog. I didn't even know she had a kid. One of her supporters come on there the other day and said, I didn't know you had a kid. What does that say? And then when I said that to her, to get to her, she suddenly paraded the kid out. It's visible. People are going to be saying, hang on a minute, Steve told her about her dog. She come on live with lipstick on the next day, staring at the fag box. Yeah? People are going to look and say, Steve said that about her kid, blah, 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 smoking in front of her kid now. She came on done a live without a cigarette in her hand.
You could see her itching for one.
Exactly, of course she's compulsive. Do you know something? I actually feel sorry for her because if that's what she thinks of life, that the main concern in her life goes over precedent over everything in her life, including her own health, is Facebook Lives. Don't you feel sorry for her?
Oh, she's obsessed. She's got 2 children there with
I don't even know.
both with specific requirements, and she's more focused on.
Seriously,
I asked you last night a question. I asked a genuine question: Is one of her children bedbound? Because I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Like, and if that's the case, how does she get to spend so much time listening to everything that other people are saying in order to nitpick on little bits and bobs and make changes to the way she presents herself on a live? It's just so fake.
I just, you know what my worry is? That someone as transparent, nasty as that, and she's got hordes of people who are survivors who believe in her. She's quite a clever person, actually, because she's got survivors jumping in and trolling every time something happens. She's quite a clever person, actually.
But she says, I'm not a survivor, I could never be a survivor. But, like, then how is she... And I know nobody's qualified, but what qualifies her to try and give anybody any type of, you know what I mean? What she uses, as you clearly pointed out, like, you know what I mean, which is a good point, she uses the survivors as an army, as a Facebook army, you know what I mean? She tugs on the heartstrings. I've been there, I've supported you, I've allowed you to tell me your story in the inbox, so now you've got to be there for me, so to speak, in a nod, wink, capacity, to defend her at every opportunity.
Look, I'm a survivor. I'm not going to say it now because of that. I'm just going to prove a point. I'm a survivor, right? I would never cancel another survivor. And I know about it. There's things I could say to them that might change their life, make it a little bit more comfortable. But I wouldn't bother doing it because I could cause fucking damage because I'm not trained. Neither is she. She's got no training. The only training that woman's got is fucking chain smoking. End of story. If she was advising people about smoking, I wouldn't be having a dig at her. I'd be thinking, you know what? You found your good platform there, love. But she's not. She's dealing with survivors. Like Anna, are you okay? Are you okay, Anna? Her general, yeah? Like her. Look at her. Every time someone says something to Lulu, she comes at me.
But you don't, like, what does she even come live for? I never see her discussing any topics, any current affairs, anything to do with... Drama, exactly.
And grief. Drama and grief.
Yeah.
You can see it excites her. It makes her day. Do you know what? She must be depressed being stuck at home with two sickly children. That's what it is. And she's using her depression, she's using Facebook to help her get through her depression. But how is she doing that? She's coming on Facebook and she's saying a lot of things to a lot of other people. It's not just me. It's not just you. It's not just Badder. She's on, look what she done to Heather Decoy the other day. Just the other day. Now, how do you know Heather Decoy's family don't come down here, go down her house, yeah, and throw a fucking petrol bomb through her house, or throw a brick through the window and it bounces off one of her poor kids' heads? Whose fault is it? Whose fault would that be? It'd be her fault because she protects children, but she won't protect her two children by coming on here constantly causing fucking dramas. Pardon my French, but she irritates me. She is supposed to be for the kids. She's supposed to be for the kids. How fucking retarded is that? I'm for the children. She goes around Iceland probably with a four Cornetto box, yeah? All a fat builder shit in there, yeah? And she probably looks at people thinking, they think I'm a superhero because I'm with Godiva Hunters. And I'm not knocking Godiva Hunters because I don't know fuck all about them. I don't watch shitty stings. I don't watch these new teams that pop up because I'm not wasting my fucking energy on them, yeah? I don't want to watch them. So she's probably walking around thinking everyone thinks I'm special because I'm eating a Cornetto. Wait, you know, Cornetto in one side of her lip and two fags in the other side. Come on.
She screams scummy mummy.
She thinks she's special. She's not. She's bringing grief to her house. She's putting her children in danger. End of, Chelsea. She is putting her children in danger. And if she wants to come on live and argue, not even argue it, and discuss it, yeah, I'll do what's best.
For those asking who we're talking about Tilly Tantrum, Tammy Tapazia.
I'll have her in tears. I'll have her in tears with logic. And she knows it. Inviting me and calling me out on her lives. Going, come on, Steve Bronson, where are you plastic gangster? And she's talking to me on another thread. That woman's nasty. And I'll tell you what, if her survivor followers can't see it, that's criminal, man. That's ruining their lives. They're wasting their lives on her negativity, jumping on board and getting turmoiled. They go to sleep thinking about me, you, and Badder. For some unknown reason, I'm involved with you two. I've got my tongue up your ass, right? And if you want to tell people the truth, me and you fight like fucking cat and dog, and I tell you when a bitch is a bitch. You know what I'm saying, babe?
Yeah.
It's these people just fucking, they're messed up. They're fucking messed up. Look at that Heather Decoy when you got her on there. You done an interview with someone and you was laughing at them 24/7.
Oh, it's hilarious.
You weren't even asking her any questions. She was just hanging herself, and then giving out poor old Lulu's phone number. So now all the nonsense they've stung, yeah, could phone her up at 3 a.m. and go, "You're dead. I'm outside."
But
if
she has got two children who obviously have specific needs, then by herself throwing herself all over the camera, you wouldn't, if you were a woman on your own, anybody on your own with two vulnerable children, you wouldn't be inviting this type of drama to your door, would you? You'd just switch off and think, you know what, my kids are more important.
Listen, when you have a kid, I mean, I've never had a kid, but I know one thing, yeah, I've had lots of stepkids. When you've got a kid, your life's over. Your life's over. And not in a negative way, because you've got to spend 24/7 safeguarding your children, firstly, yeah? Secondly, you've got to mentor them children to get through school, decide what they want. You've got to take them karate. You've got to take them jiu-jitsu. You've got to do all these things. How have you got the time to come on SafeBook and make yourself out to be so self-righteous?
In between pushing the trolley around the Iceland and catering for your poorly kids.
Your Cornetto stuck up your arse and 40 Lambert and Butler up your lips. It's ridiculous. Every time she comes on here, I'm not saying this, but every time she comes on here, there's people out here that have got some kind of rationality. They've got some kind of mindset. And they're looking at that and thinking, what a scummy mummy.
Hang on, Laura Lulu. Oh no, it wasn't Laura, but still, this just goes for you. Whoever just said that. Yeah, thank God that we haven't got no children because it's one less child for Ronnie and Lulu to touch.
No comment. No comment. I'm not getting involved in none of that shit, right? But look, like I said, I apologise.
One less 10-year-old to abuse.
Had a decoy. You know, I got it wrong. But one thing about Shell Bell, she inboxed me. She got nasty when I explained to her. Lucas just messaged me and said to drop it, and I was just about to. I goes, but your fucking language here, I ain't taking it down. Fuck you and fuck Luca. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said to her. I don't give a fuck. I'll put it back on there, and I don't care. Don't come trolling me. Don't come swearing at me. You don't know me.
Do you reckon people give Jamie Oliver a rough ride for being such an extraordinary, out of this world kook who has invented children's meals for schools and healthy options?
You said this.
But you know, this is what I mean. But I'm not going to go into anything. But it just makes me laugh the way that all these women are complaining that a man can bake. How many women on this planet would love their hubbies to be able to bake a red velvet? Because I've been imagining that red velvet cake ever since you told me about it.
I'll bring you up one day, but I'm gonna put it in your fucking face. Yeah.
Yeah. Swear.
But listen, seriously, that they don't understand.
No,
they don't understand all that. It's normality to them. All they understand is number one, decoys. All they understand is getting the D. Yeah. Getting the long willy off the fucking security or the hunter. Yeah. That's all they understand. The other ones, the security, the ones who live in the same fucking jogging bottoms, like fucking the 80s. Yeah. In their Adidas and their trainers and want to look really cool, they don't understand nothing. All they do is the vigilante behaviour.
I just want you to can you just tell me because you've said it on live last time, but like obviously I think I've lost that footage. Tell me the story about the dog in the pushchair.
The dog.
The dog in the pushchair that everyone keeps going on about.
Look, I don't give a shit what people think about me. Yeah, I prefer my dogs to everyone. End of story. It's quite simple. I dedicate my time to my dogs because I ain't got kids. So it means if I had a kid, I'd push my kid round the park in a pram. You know. Also, them taking the piss is stupid. The dogs were disabled. They went and got a picture of my dog that passed away recently, a Frenchie of epilepsy or suspected something else. I'm not going to go into detail because I'm going to wait till I find out for definite. They took the piss. If a dog's got epilepsy, I'm going to put it in a buggy. I'm not having my dog wobble around and start having a fit and then smack her head on the fucking concrete. Am I stupid? No, I put my dog in a pram. 8 years ago, I had my staff Bella. She was 17 years old with arthritis, but she didn't want to stay indoors when I went out walking dogs. Thank God for this woman, a dog walker, yeah? She gave me a dog buggy. So years ago, I was known as pushing my old dog about. I pushed her from 17 to 19. She went to 19 years old. Now, if any of these mugs had a staff, when it gets to 12 and it don't look so attractive and fashionable, they'd be out on stings just leaving the poor fucker. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? That dog won't have no life. It'll be, oh, it's old. It just stays indoors, goes and pisses and shits in the garden, comes in and eats its baker's complete poison food from the shop. I can't deal with these people no more. It's all mentality. It's like they don't understand baking. They don't understand you being a dog lover. What it is they've all got the ump because they know it's over. They can see it. They can smell it. They can taste it.
Anna, your okay's just arrived in the chat.
What's that?
Anna, your okay's just arrived.
Right. Can we divert to something very funny about Anna, are you okay?
Yes.
Someone sent me her address. And I had a revelation. You listening to this, Anna? You listening good, yeah? Because I was going to do a live down South Bank yesterday, but I couldn't be bothered because I was upset about this and about how you've turned out, love. When you were 16, do you remember when you left home and you was down South Bank on a Monday with your mate because, what was it? Your mum and dad or whatever and your brothers, who were quite a nice family when I met them, respectable, not like you, told you to go and get a job. But you come down South Bank crying and I said to you, what's wrong? And we got together, Anna. Do you remember that, Anna? Hello, Anna. You've been avoiding it online, yeah? But I've got proof. I've got fucking 100% proof. On my old account, I've got my South Bank crew. All the South Bank crew that were there and witnessed it, yeah? Do you remember? You run away from home. We went and stole a tent and all the camping equipment, and we shipped up down the canal. And then a week later, your parents come down South Bank where I was skating with my mates, and my mate grassed you up, and you got dragged home by your hair out the tent. Anna was 16. I was 15. Yeah, I was 15 years old. I'm not saying she nonce me, but look at it as they look at it. If they knew a girl was 16 and fucking a 15-year-old in a tent at Westbourne Park, Ladbroke Grove Skate Park, go and have a look at it, people. If you think I'm joking, I ain't been up there in years. You got Ladbroke, you got Westbourne Park, the skate park. Go behind the big bowl at the back, and you're on the canal. Turn right. That bit of green there. That's where Anna was running away for a week. A week. Now, my friend mentioned my street name and put a picture, I'll show you, Chelsey, I'll show you the picture, of me when I was, I think it was after that, I was about 16. It was like maybe 15 and a half, 16, of me and my friends in my local area, with me holding my skateboard there, wearing all the clothes I used to wear. You know, when you're young, you wear the same fucking clothes when you're poor. Yeah, and it's decent, but it's the same clothes. I posted that picture, and one of my friends from years ago called me my street name, yeah? That's when Anna started fucking going mad at me. I never worked it out, but now I know. Now I know, Anna, yeah? I'm going to return the favour. I'm going to return the favour of what you've been doing, yeah? I'm going to make you look that small again. That small. Also, Anna, I want to know one thing. You was quite a pretty girl. You was a pretty girl, yeah? I was only with you for a week, but you was not the person you are now. And I'm not going to slag you off and say fat, ugly or whatever. I'm just going to say ugly in the way you carry yourself. Ugly in the comments you make, yeah? You should be ashamed of yourself. And if you're a survivor after you knew me, I'm sorry for that. But I didn't do anything. It was you. You was 16. I was 15. I'm not looking at it as nonsense or something bad. Kids were kids. But the way you went, I hurt you. Truth is, I fucked you up in 1978. So how old is Anna? I want proof of how old Anna is. She won't come forward. I want to know where's she from. She wouldn't come forward. All the questions I was asking her, because even I worked it, I thought, hang on a minute. Even before I got the address, I was starting, you know me, my cogs were going, but I wouldn't say nothing. But that's the truth about me and Anna. Anna used that to come fucking forward. That's no excuse.
Oh my God, Laura Lulu has said someone sent me your address, Steve.
Who gives a shit? She's got my address. So what's she going to do? She's going to leave her two sickly kids and walk down here and say something to me? Is that what she's saying? Loopy, is that what you're saying? You're going to leave your two sick children to come down here? Say what you got to say, love, because you always do on your lives. But then I forgot, you wipe them out, don't you? Especially when Tilly don't back you up. When you got Tilly, is he from a team? Yeah. Then you went about Disneyland.
Can I just ask that somebody unpins that comment? I don't like Pit or I. Thank you. Go ahead.
Right, go on, Chelsey. I'll let you have a little say because I've got drained it up here.
Laura says all it's been recorded for the police, so it's all good.
Oh, here we go again. What, that she's an unfit mother? That she's neglecting her duties? Go on, Laura. Call the police. You've been calling the police. Hang on a minute. Steve, I've got your phone number. Steve, I've got your address. Who in their right mind would think Laura had my phone number and her minions never got it? Where's my phone? My phone's not ringing. My phone's not ringing. Laura, make my phone ring. Prove you're the top dog. And don't do it on an unavailable number because I've got your number anyway. Do it on your number. Any unavailable numbers don't count because it's your minions or someone in the hunting community that knows me. Ring me on that number that your friend Heather Decoy exposed. You've got my number. You've got my address. You just copied Mandy with Badar. That's what you did. Oh, we've got your... No, was it Lola? Oh, we've got his address in 20 minutes. Oh, fuck me. She couldn't make a fucking platter last fucking 2 seconds, let alone 20 minutes. Bullshit. Bullshit, Laura. Come on, Laura. Everyone's on here. Make my fucking phone ring.
Lulu said, oh, Steve, you've just dropped yourself in it.
I ain't dropped in nothing, mate. She's the one who drops herself in it because we've got all her lives. Even the one she tried to delete.
Yeah, put it on a Google Drive.
Exactly. Exactly.
She said just like hers isn't ringing, but I've had your current up-to-date number up until yesterday, whether you've changed it or not today, you know, so then it doesn't count because you physically had to change your number.
My number ain't changed. My number ain't changed.
And, you know, Kay says you were right. She was the age.
Thank you. And she's turned into one person I don't recognise. And now she said that, I will never speak about her again. Now it's all out. I will never mention her name. Leave her to it. Let her be ugly. I'll allow her what she says to me. End of story. My phone still ain't rung.
No, I was just thinking that myself. It's not changed, ring it and see, Lulu says. I'm using 2 devices.
Someone's probably knows she's a nutcase Fraggle and given her the wrong number to wind her up.
Oh, that face, and she's always puffing away, and those 2 fingers are up, and she's even stopped coming on camera. I think she was only flipped the camera around accidentally the other day, and she was like, oh, and then once she was there, she couldn't take herself away.
I'll be looking at live when I said that nasty thing, you know. I'll have put my hands up. I was aiming it at her to get her attention because of what was going on. Not on walls, in inboxes. And my mate's kid, yeah? Now, look at her. She when I said it, she brought a kid on live. People, I remember someone going, is that your kid? We never knew you had a kid.
This is Ronnie Craig talking, everyone.
And then she's smoking and lifting the camera. Oh, mate, this bird is fucking stupid. And now she's going to call the police. What's she calling the police on me for? Reporting an unfit mother, trying to make her change her ways. Loopy, you really are loopy. And do you know why I think she's butthurt? Because when she come on Hangouts that first time and you knew what she was because you tore into her, Chelsea, and she's standing there you could see her face on the screen on Hangouts, like smiling, like, oh shit, how long have I got to be here? She's just fucked me up. Because you're dumb. You come to people that fucking are a bit smarter than you, a little bit smarter than you, love. That's all it is. And she's still on here. I'm going to call the police. I've got to make myself look good. You know what? I feel like ending this live so she's got nothing else to be a drama and go and be a mother. That's how bad she is. Carry on typing. Go on, Laura. Do as I tell you. Because you do everything else. You stop smoking, you know. You fucking stop this, that and the other. You've been nice to your dog, throwing it a toy. And the dog must have looked at you and say, what the fuck's that? Never seen a toy before. Never even been stroked. Talking to it. Did you see the way she was talking to it? Not, oh, he's being naughty. Come on, Laura. Wake up and smell the coffee. I tell you what, stop playing Billy Bollocks. No, stop being a silly Billy, yeah? And come on here. Because you ain't got my number.
She says she's had social services visitor today.
Good. Because I'm not phoning social services because my credit gets rinsed up phoning on these idiots. There's so many of them. If someone's phoned up social services, sorry, love, but you deserve it. Whoever's done it, thank you. You're a decent human being. Record that and tell it to the police. So she's got social services apparently, but she's still having me chased by the police. Work this woman out. Oh my God.
She's saying you're responsible.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she says you in my head.
I've got you sussed out, Chelsea. You wind people up, man. Come on.
No, she said, no, listen, you in my head, Steve, you know what I am thinking. And as for me being dumb, I'm not the one who just dropped myself in it. And I'm having a fag now. I swear, going off the comments.
No, I can't be bothered. I got my iPad here, but I can't be bothered. There's no point. This woman is driving herself to some fucking madness.
Hang on. Oh, no, I'm not even going to. So you're a liar, basically, in a phone social services on the bitch.
she's saying I phone social services.
Yep.
So she's brought that up. Social services ain't been round to her. What's happened is now she's losing the argument with the phone number. She's dragging out social services to make me look bad and accusing me of it. Why didn't she accuse me of phoning the social services before she tried the phone number trick?
Somebody says, hashtag I am Anna.
Then I shagged you, mate, in 78. Simple. These people are idiots.
What a dick he is going to feel when he...
Read it out without having an asthma attack so we can hear it.
God, no, two butt hits, people who got booted from the community.
Oh, me and you?
Yeah.
You're going to say what I'm going to say? No comment. No comment. Two butthurt people. Listen, two smart people. Two very smart people who say no comment to that. I talk about it to my friends, to my circle of friends, but I don't talk about it with brain-dead idiots because I'll tell you one thing, none of these dickheads...
Lulu says she has PTSD.
She what?
She has PTSD.
Who gives a shit? I have, and I've lived with it since I was 16.
At least he's more balls than you, Chelsea. Well, that's a definite.
Let me check. Don't even bother with the comments. Don't even bother with the comments because that's Lou's trick. Have you seen when she's having an argument with someone, a little survivor's typing comments and she looks at the inbox and gets some advice and comes at us with it?
Yeah, she's got Chel Capely in the comments now sticking up for the saying that you did phone the social and they've been round today.
Whatever they want to believe. Whatever they want to believe. Whatever, if that's what they want to believe. Do you know what? I'll even go, should we go along with them?
Yes.
Yeah, it was Chelsea.
It was.
It was Chelsea. I was on a hangout. She done it on a hangout. She's had enough of you.
Sarah bet Anna was pretty when she was young.
She was. She was fucking gorgeous.
Bada Bing says yo yo.
I'm not winding you up.
Yo yo Bada. Bada says hello.
Oh, sorry, Bada. You alright, geez? Cool?
Pow says hashtag don't read the comments. Oh no, he was with interceptors. Callie Knight says.
Was I?
Apparently.
Yeah, I was. But not in a major capacity, you know, like helping out. Helping out. Not like you, pushed to the front, Chelsea.
And then push right over the edge.
Not by them solely.
Lulu
I think
says he was interceptor security.
What's that?
Lulu says he was interceptor security.
Well, I can tell you one thing. She's not getting that from Julie. She's not getting that from Julie.
Who's she got it from?
I know exactly who she's getting it from.
Who?
Someone that was on a live with her the other day and she was looking for this person to give her backup.
Yes, because that person's commenting, but I've failed to acknowledge their existence throughout this whole live. It's been amusing.
Forget Tammy. Tammy's fodder. Leave her alone. She scared Owlsy. She gives Owlsy respect to her for one thing. She gave Owlsy, the gobby cunt, right, 2 heart attacks. Do you know what I mean? Tammy Tamposa gives you heart attacks, bro. Leave her alone, innit? I've got nothing to say. She come on. I've got to admit, I've got a little bit of respect for Tammy because she says it how it is and she owns her own shit 90% of the time, right? But when Lulu here, Adolf, yeah, was looking to get backup from Tammy, and when she said to her, "Oh, he was in a hunting team, wasn't he?" "Yeah, I think he was." Straight onto Disney talk, Disney holidays. Do you know what I'm saying? So Tammy knows. Tammy knows. Tammy must have been told, tell her to shut the fuck up because he ain't a pussy. End of story. And I'm not making I hate this. I love the fact she calls me a plastic gangster because I don't want to be a gangster. I'm an angry person when it comes down to dogs and children. She's angered me. She's angered me because she posted my friend, and I wish I could say what I've got to say, My friend, I can only call her my friend right now. I can't describe her as a person. Yeah, she posted a kid's picture up. A kid's picture up. People that are she encouraged Heather Decoy to do it. She encouraged her to do it. She's a vindictive cow who lives at home, smoking 40 Lambert and Butler, like I said, keep saying, acts like fucking Billy Big Bollocks, yeah? Bringing danger to her own children. Mate, Chelsea, could you write this shit?
She says, wrong.
Whatever. It's transparent, because you, Fico, come on and showed the world.
Angry when it comes to women, but you call their children disgusting names, says Anne-Marie. Meg, sorry.
Whatever. Learn to deal with it. How many times have I talked to you and gone, shut up, you spastic cunt?
We always have murders.
It's always, everyone screams at each other. But can you imagine if these lot come, had the mentality to come on a hangout? They wouldn't even talk. They're fame hungry, they wouldn't even talk. Lulu did because she's stupid.
People are saying you're Ronnie Craig now.
I am.
Told you.
Anyone want any coke?
Told you. I'll have some, please.
I've turned from masturbate. I've come on here. Oh, mind the camera. Don't get me wife in. Go on. What's that?
Evidence.
Fucking idiots.
Heather's dumb as fuck. People are talking about Heather. He said, ask Steve to get onto Heather Decoy.
And their bloke, look, do you remember that night? They wouldn't answer me about my friend's kid's picture. You can see it on the comments, yeah? People that watched it know what's going on here. They're woken up. They've talked to me about it, yeah? I'm trying to get her attention. Why did you post my friend's kid's picture up if you're involved in the hunting world? And I kept doing it. She was reading the comments above me and the comments below, but not my comments for 10 minutes. So then I said 5k reward for their address. It went up to 60, and that's when you piped in and started going on about, on your fucking mental tangents, going on about, yeah, he said he's going to kidnap your kids.
And the kids.
A bloke went mental. He sounded like he ain't even got a bus pass.
Phone the police.
That's what I'm saying. Just look at the mentality of these people. Look at them.
He actually phoned the police live, and he says, people are saying on live, Steve Br0ns0n is saying online that he's going to kidnap me missus and me 2 kids. 1 6, 1 9. And then when she said, no, it's not, it's such and such an I said, never correct me, dear.
Come on, be serious.
Bada Bing says, Steve is folding like Halsey.
I'm not taking no notice of Bada Bing because I've got my views on Bada Bing.
Tell us, come on, be a man.
No. He's an irritating little fucker, right? Who likes irritating people, but he's fucking good. And he's got valid points. He's probably taught you a lot.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? I liked it when you was calm. When you had a certain people on it and you was really calm, and you was calm and they were going, proving, oh, we're not vigilantes.
That was Man and Bada's last conversation.
Right, watch this, yeah? Watch this as well. Do you remember when Siop went live on Facebook?
Yeah.
Do you remember all the comments from the hunting community?
No.
They were being nasty. They were being fucking trolly. Ask Anna, are you okay? Because I'm sure she was on there giving it to them. You shit. You don't do nothing for kids. Hunters have had 300 fucking down this year. What have you had? Come on. Get real, people. Heather Decoy, Lulu, and the police, and they're better. And did you like Lulu's? Here's something for you, all you people. You want to know about Lulu? Go and look up the LBC interview. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's Indian. I've got it somewhere. I've got it stored somewhere. Go and have a look at Lulu. Your self-righteous hunting community representative, around your area probably, Essex, Go and have a look what happened to her on LBC Radio. Butter or what? Everything she does, she gets
One
butter.
second, Steve. Stay there.
Wait.
Hello? Oh. Butter?
Hi, Steve. Is Steve on the Hangouts? Is he? Is Steve on the Hangouts? Is he?
Yeah, I like butter.
Yo. Hello. Oh, you don't seem to be able to hear me. That's because Chelsea's a noob. Can you hear me?
He's gone. I know he's not.
What do you want? What did you call me for?
By the way,
That's the point. Get from the hangout.
Can you hear me? Have I got sound?
a bit in the background, a bit tinny, but go on, we'll try it.
Now he seems to have gone, but like it's still the sound's still coming out of the phone. You know what I mean? Even though he's gone.
Alright.
Give him the hangout.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
He says.
Yo.
Oh. Yes. Can you hear me? Yes, Steve's in a hangout. Yeah. Somebody. Nicky, are you here to write in the Facebook Live?